you with us from Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Arkansas State Red Wolves and the UL Monroe Warhawks. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer will hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Red Wolves headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So UL Monroe's offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason. So you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Punt is on its way. Pulls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Arkansas State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches like they
breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Under fire. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to run for it. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. The Red Wolves will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They'll run for it. Maybe some room here. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Red Wolves will try to punch it in on first and goal.
Here we go, ready.
The option look. The pitch. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Rides the back and leaves it. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
They've already converted 1 4th down on this drive, but this the defining one. 4th and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've converted on 4th down once, but here's the big one. 4th and goal. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute and put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Bills. From the 29 on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Out of the backfield, he's open.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires quickly. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Under fire. Got room at the 35. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. All right, guys, let's take a minute and talk about the Warhawks. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Stopped short of the first down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Never considered the field goal from the 20. It's 4th and inches.
Ready. Black 14. Black 14.
Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Doug.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Send the tight end in motion. The option, the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Crosses the 30. They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Jordan. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Man, did he find the sweet spot on that one, and just like that, punched them out of trouble. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and long. He leaves it with his back. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it first and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in, it's Warrior. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatchett. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Pressure coming. On the move, he fires. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with Arizona State taking on the number 3 team. The Utah Utes.
And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Got out of trouble and throws. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll heave it deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. You Will Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They believe they can run right here. Finding some room. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. But a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The Warhawks will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for open space. It's Hatchett. Snowed under by the defense. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Wide open downfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He'll field the punt and look for room. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Well, they were trying to run a sweep, but they got put in the dustpan real fast.
And defenses understand, I cannot let fast guys get on the edge. I got to get that ball turning back towards the middle. Really good job of understanding that. Understanding if it gets too far outside from them big boys, they aren't even in the play. They're just chasing and running. So nice job by the defense not allowing that ball to get outside.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's 3rd and 5. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He might want another play. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The run inside. It's Hatchett. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Plucks it out of the air. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll run play action. Working that left side now. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a 1st down. Nice balance by this offense.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. The Warhawks send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside. It's Hatchett. And they swarm him under.
Now, how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Jordan. Oh, they're after him. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
But talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shot.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatchett. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first. Could be an alley. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Arkansas State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
If they're going to win this game in a 2-minute situation, it's not just going to be receivers on the outside making plays. They got to use the entire field, so the tight end over the middle.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Warhawks! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. It's a runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. They give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays.
Going to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Hands it off. Bringing it back. Got enough for the first. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.